Hi everyone, this is Salvi coming to you with some VTuber news today. I do try to get you as much as I can, and of course I do hope I earn a subscription, and I do hope I earn a follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And of course be sure to do that before the video ends, and I do hope that you enjoy the things that I have for you. After everything that has been done, all the different people that have been affected. There have been so many people affected, some professionally, a lot in the personal aspect with, knowing that a friend, finding out that a friend has been bad-mouthing you, or at least trying to cut off any of your contacts with people who you respected, who you trusted, in the case of Nautilus, etc., like that with Bao. Things like that are always tough. Things like that are never going to be fun. But right now, Geega, in a professional sense, was affected by the whole Sinder drama. How specifically she was affected? Well, let me let you know right now. Apparently, she found out that one of the reasons why her art project was suddenly canceled was because of all of the stuff going on with Nautilus, all of the backstabbing that was going on. It affected her. My guess is, because she's not going to go too far into it, because it's more of a professional matter versus a personal matter, and some people aren't as open and as just like, with anything that's going on in their personal life either. Some people are way more private, and she wasn't affected as oh my god, a friend did this to me. It was more like a opportunity for an art project was canceled. So she says, you just realized why an art project was canceled. People are like, Jesus Christ, say it ain't so, what the hell? And she just puts the skull emoji there. So sad and funny at the same time. I'm assuming that Geega was affected in some way. Yes, basically, my guess is during the poisoning of the well, during the poisoning of Nautilus, in the sense of, making them not want to work with anyone else, the exclusivity deal, that type of thing, Nautilus went with the same way that it was shown to happen with Silverveil and with others like Bao, etc. They went and said, oh, it's my health. My manager is telling me to not do this because of my health, because I need to prioritize my health and blah, blah, blah. Which, I mean, is always, always, always something that I always say anyways. I always say that anyways, is that you have to, of course, protect your health first. You have to protect what you do first. You are the most important thing. But here we go. Apparently, Nautilus also was saying that to Geega. I don't blame Nautilus here, like I said. They were poisoned. The well was poisoned there. They were being told lies. They were being fed lies. And, they were in a position where they didn't want to lose a big client, but they didn't want to lose the other clients. So they tried to find a middle ground. They were very neutral in everything that happened. But unfortunately, this did happen to them. And of course, I hope that in the future, Nautilus is able to work with these people again, because Nautilus did not come out in a negative way here. So that's my hope. Spite, the Hellhound VTuber, the proper Hellhound VTuber, because as we saw the other day, there were a lot of way, way, way bad similarities between what Sinder was doing and what Spite was doing. Spite would do something, and then eventually, like a month or two down the line, Sinder would do it as well. Sometimes 3 months down the line. So you can't say it's coincidence as much as, them taking direct inspiration even, because it was basically, in that case, other people have been said to have copied, I have been said to have copied for lesser things. And this was a direct copy, a direct ripping off of a lot of things from what it looked like from of course, the document that I showed in the last video that I did on the 26th. And she has, of course, come out and continued to stream, as Spite has, and has gotten a lot of support. Let's just hear a little bit of what's going on in Spite's community.
You guys are so sweet. Okay, here we go. I've got it. I've figured it out. Thank you guys for all of the love. Holy crap. I am very happy, but I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of you are here because of yesterday.
Yes.
And I will be addressing it at some point in the stream, but I'm probably just gonna talk about it once. Yesterday was very, very much so an experience.
Well, no matter what, I'm glad to support you. I'm glad to meet a fellow Cerberus.
You're so sweet.
Hex
Thank
the
you
Hound.
so
There you go.
guys
Hex the Hound.
for the hype chain. I'm just very happy that I have I've already had such an amazing supportive community. Even through all that was happening yesterday, the Discord, my Discord, everyone was so loving. There was love trains that happened, and there were when I looked in my Gen chat, you know, there was no drama in Gen chat, which I said, please, no drama in Gen chat. Everyone was just having a good time, talking to each other.
So she continues to say things that, you know, that she has gotten a lot of support. Because here's the thing. She was treated badly by the community because she was seen, because Cinder was way bigger, she was seen as the one that was copying Cinder. She was seen as the one that was ripping off Cinder, when it seemed, after everything that she put out there, to have been the other way around. That Cinder was taking ideas from her, that Cinder was using her ideas for her own, for merch and other things like that. So this is a very, very positive end to this whole thing. Of course, please keep supporting Spite. I think her view count quadrupled in the last day or so. So I hope it continues to grow, because she has been amazing. She has been very kind, even in her document that she did. She was very kind. She didn't want people to ruin Cinder. She just wanted to give her side of the story, and she has been so gracious in that whole thing. She deserves to grow even more. So yes, please keep supporting Spite. Another positive part of the community. Yes, there are negative things like what happened with Cinder and what is happening still with Cinder. That's a negative side, but good things can always come out of this, and this is one of those good things I wanted to show you guys. Ice Shirakoi, the former VTuber of course, A-Star's production, has graduated. I had mentioned that she was going to be graduating the last time it was mentioned here, which was on April 16th. She has fully graduated now. She's fully done. And of course, did her graduation stream here. As you can see, this is the one from A-Star's production. This is her look. This is her graduation stream here, of course. And let's take a little bit of a look of it. It is like a karaoke. So this is nice. It's always nice to see karaoke's happen. So yeah, she's just reminiscing over some different things. Had a call in with some other people she knows. So she got to have a lot of fun. She got to have some fun with friends before she left. She got to have fun with her community before she left. It is a sad day to see someone like her leave her community, leave, and you know, move on to wherever she's going to be going next. And here is, you know, some of the people that know her, some of the people that have watched her, giving a little bit of tribute to everything that she has done, the warmth and kindness she's shown, and the way she has touched their lives. So it sucks that she decided not to do the independent thing, but I think there were some things behind the scenes that we don't know about that made her instead just graduate and move on to wherever she's going to go next. So once again, congratulations for her deciding to go whichever way she wants to go. It's a sad thing for the community, but she has decided to take her path whichever way that is. So of course, support her in there. If you find the PL, then of course you let me know and I will try to let people know. But yeah, just be happy that they were there. Be happy that you got to see them. It's sad to see them go though. After the Cinder drama, I saw this meme posted in very many places, and I did want to talk about it a little bit. Some people do absolutely love VTuber exposés, VTubers getting exposed, people that seem to be cutesy and all kind and everything like that, showing their downsides and showing their downfall, and showing that they aren't as kind as you thought they were. Now me, on the other hand, I feel like I've aged 10 years in the last couple of days. It does weigh on me. I'm not a person who heavily and happily enjoys tearing down people or showing the downfall of anybody. I want a positive VTuber community. Yes, everyone who hates me thinks I don't. Everyone who hates me thinks I'm just for drama. And whatever, you can say what you want about that. That is your free will and free right to do that, as long as you don't harass me, or you don't send death threats, or you don't dox me like I've been doxed before. I have a nuclear dox, as in people know where my family lives, and people know where I work, and people know all that kind of stuff. So as long as you don't do that kind of stuff, you can say and do as you will, as long as you're not lying, of course. But I don't like reporting on these things. I report on it because it is news. It is something that I feel my community should know about, that I feel in my community, and I do want to talk about it because I want to give my side, especially this whole Sinder thing, because as you know, as I repeated several times, I was backstabbed several times by people. So, and by VTubers as well. VTuber friends that I've known for 4 years and such, that I've shared a lot of secret stuff and private stuff with, betraying me. So that is, of course, a pain that I feel personally, and that's why I wanted to share it, to share my side of it as well. But, we are going to try to, I mean, I'm still going to be putting out stuff as things come out with Sinder, because a lot more stuff is going to come out. I can tell you, more than likely, a lot more people are going to speak out about it. So when they do, as is the way it goes, I am going to talk about it. Do I like talking about this stuff? I don't mind it, but it does take an actual mental toll on me. So that's why I try to mix in some positive things with it, or at least some other VTuber news with it, and I'm going to continue doing it that way. Matara of VShoujo is, of course, going to be having a talk with Crunchyroll specifically about re-embracing anime, how fandom has changed this weekend, the anime effect. Demon Slayer movie gets a re-release. Ninth Jedi, set to expand and were visited by the world's most resilient VTuber. There we go. And of course, they are going to be having this in the audio exclusive episode of everything. It's going to be in 61 audio only. Mailbag questions delivered by Derek. Another thing like this, as you know, I believe Crunchyroll had an issue before of not delivering certain mail to certain people, that kind of stuff. And we also have news, because I'm like, F you to Crunchyroll. I really don't like Crunchyroll. I'm sorry, I really don't like Crunchyroll. I'm gonna break with tradition a little bit and show, if you want to know where Crunchyroll Hime is, this is where she is. Keifil Desu is who Crunchyroll Hime is now. She's no longer doing the Crunchyroll stuff because of internal alignments, internal thingamabobs that have been going around. It really annoys the heck out of me. So this is a double whammy, a twofer. First, with Matara of getting, you know, what she deserves, which is some showing here, and of course, Crunchyroll Hime being able to stream once again. So this has gone to Yabai. Apparently, I had to go through a lot of checks to say I was 18 years old to be able to see this, which is weird. What it is this. It says I was. I'm not gonna repeat that one. Oh no, I'm not gonna repeat that one. I was blanked off by Kazama. Kazama Iroha cut something really boring, and basically Kazama Iroha cut off her of course, her skirt. And then Kumarin was there. Of course, it was very yabai with the shorts. The short there, and how people are reacting. Skirtless Marine aside, when did Iroha get a second sword? She took a month-and-a-half break to get back to her hometown, Neenland, and prepare for the initial battle. And of course, I have no idea what she actually says. The source is here. She's saying Kazuma jackined her as an onomatopoeia used for unsheathing swords, and Ida ought to say no, not ninin, yes, jacking, to express that she's samurai and not ninja. Leave it to Google to make an oshi before you buy that she intended. Oh, she said basically like she unsheathed her sword. Jakin, Japanese. Freaking YouTube, don't freaking get me all in a tizzy because of this kind of crap. And let's see what the actual thing is. Jakin. The Jakin. There you go. She did it. Jakin. Ah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. The Jakin. That's what I mean, freaking YouTube. Don't age gate me because of that BS, alright? So this is a funny one. I did want to go the long route of actually showing you what it is, the Jakin. And of course, YouTube, I mean, Google decided to go and do this. Write this off. I'm not gonna say it, because then I'm really gonna get in trouble. Jakin. She did the Jakin, for goodness sakes. If I actually say it, I'm getting so much trouble. Holy crap. But yeah, I wanted to put that out there. Is, of course, an independent JP VTuber right now. She's been doing a lot of wonderful things, has been getting, you know, I believe she has a small little radio show going on NHK Radio, or at least has made an appearance on there before. She has different appearances in different places that she's been doing. She's been doing really well. She used to be Yozera Mel, who did get terminated from Hololive for breach of contract, NDA, breach of NDA. It was unintentional breach. It was basically she told her friend some of her worries and stuff like that. The friend ended up telling Hololive, or Hololive ended up finding out in some way. Maybe Rica told them, maybe Mel told them, and she ended up she was forced to be terminated because contracts are sacred in Japan and in any company. So now that we mentioned that, she is still very well connected, very much loved, because she didn't do anything horrible against any company. Today we're using Rica, which is a part of our Hololive device. I believe it's Regloss Hololive device. She's talking about all the connections and all the things she was able to do because, Rica is well connected as well. Here we go.
した初めましての方と、リオーナと、まあちょっと、なんか、これ、むずいな説明がむずいな
Trying to explain it, she's trying to explain it.
オフじゃない、オンラインでね。まあええやろ。そう、でも全然話していいですよと言ったの。全然話してもいいですよって。そう。別にそんな隠したいことじゃないし、いいんだけど、いや、説明がむずいなと思ったの。V スポの加賀すみれさんと、あと、2時 EN かなのことかさんと、あと、個人の、リカさんと、あと、リオーナと、そう5人で、そう、でも、
Very nice, very nice.
ことかさんはね、実は初めましてではなくて、そう、ことかさんは昔 GTA でご一緒したことがあったんだけど、でもまあお話とかは全然したことなくて、今回、たまたまいらっしゃってて、そうなの。でも加賀すみれさんも完全に初めましてで、すみれさんお話もしたことないね。まあリカさんが人を集めてくださったんだけど。
So Rica gathered them all together. So Rica gathered people from Vspo, people from nijisanji, and people from Hololive all together, and other agencies as well. So Rica knows a lot of people.
やってた方々とご一緒したって感じかな。そうなのよ。でもマダミスね、もともとリリカ好きなのも知ってるから、一緒によかったら遊ぼうって言ってくれて、やりたいです。
That was very nice of her.
そうやらせてもらった感じだった。そうでもすごい久しぶりになんかやった気がするわ、オンラインで。
てかさ、この前すみれ初めてまだミスしたの。
For the first time, this is another
め
one.
っちゃおもろかった。初め
Kage
てし
Sumire
た。
from Vspo.
なんか初めましてだったんだけど、
I believe it's
名
Kage
前
Sumire
もなん
from
か
Vspo.
名前出してどうぞって言われたから出しちゃうね。一条リリカさん、あとリカちゃん、花宮リカちゃんとことかちゃんとリオナちゃん、ホロライブの人。マジ女子であった。そう初めてまだミスしてさ、めっちゃおもろってなった。また。
So yeah, it's basically, continuation of everything that was mentioned. It was Rica, Hanamiya Rica, who used to be Yozera Mel, is very well connected because she wanted to get those connections. She wanted to make friends. It wasn't about the connections necessarily. She just wanted to make friends, and she was able to make friends with a lot of people outside of Hololive. And I do like that Hololive allows that because, of course, they are an agency. They are a grouping of people. They are, doing what they need to do in order to keep things going along and to also make sure that interagency connections continue because those help a lot. That is why, I also mentioned this when people are like, why are they collabing with the nijisanji? Because you have to. Those are agencies. You do not want to alienate any potential customer or any potential viewer just because you don't like a company. You can't do that. In business, you cannot do that. You have to go by the numbers instead of by how you feel. That's the way it should be in business. That's the way it's always been. Mumei, the wonderful guardian of civilization, the owl guardian of civilization, has done her final goodbye of at least her streaming goodbye before her graduation stream. And here she was able to talk to a lot of friends, a lot of people she knows in Hololive, been able to have basically it's a call-in show for her goodbye. Let's take a look at it.
I forget a lot. I forget a lot of things. But I don't forget major things, super big things.
I'm the same way.
I remember really, really minuscule details of things that don't matter. Or I remember huge events. Even if
Yes.
I'm waiting.
There you are.
This is my final chapter in Hololive. Y'all come to my house.
I'm gonna hide myself in your ponytail, huh? In your walls, watching you right now.
Oh,
Oh my god, there's
Studying
gonna be
your
a
moves.
documentary
your
made of
weaknesses.
you, like makings of Mumei serial killer.
Oh God.
I'd watch that.
GG.
A musical.
yeah, I'll make it super interesting. Don't worry.
Mumei, I sent you something to make you laugh in DMs.
Is it silly?
Yes.
Thank you.
Like, huh? Someone started to wave at me, and I was like, huh? Do we know each other? And then they were keep waving at me like, hello, hello. I'm like, huh? And then I waved back, and then I realized they were waving to the guy behind me.
That does happen sometimes.
I'm gonna blow up everybody's phones. Mumei's coming to Tokyo.
Yeah, let's go.
You know, I'm pretty
Goomba, the shark.
good, I think. I'm on a roller coaster. Up, down,
Yes,
up, down,
dear.
up, down, up, down. Yeah.
I
you feel?
understand.
I saw you. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go.
I saw you were playing Oblivion, and I just bought it yesterday.
By
Alright,
the 9.
yeah, and how was it?
It was fun. It's really charming. I'll
Yes!
say.
Yay!
But the
Okay.
voice acting, I didn't realize it had so many famous people voice acting in it.
Yeah,
It does. It does have a lot of good people. So I'm gonna continue on a little bit more.
I saw.
She was able to talk to her, able to
Inquiry
talk to
before the
Toa,
next person. Oh,
Hi.
oh hi!
Hello.
talk to Toa, talk to Raura,
New PC sometimes too, but I will add
Yes.
Iris.
the game in back in.
Okay. That you've been
Yes,
reporting.
Bibu separately.
That's how I know that I have.
Talking to Callie as
Oh,
well.
welcoming and how do I say
Is
this?
that Fist of the North Star Callie, or is that just the buff Callie?
I think I don't want to speak for all of council. They might share. I'm not going to speak for council. I'll speak for myself.
Yeah,
But
of course, yeah.
I felt like things were so like leading up to debut. Things were still so scary and hectic and.
She shared a lot of things, of course. There he goes, Anya.
Are you around? Are you on the same landmass? Any cat memes every day, honestly.
There's
I think
Ina.
if I send it to you later, you'll probably
I-
know what it is.
I recognize it. No.
Sora, the OG in the Dai Senpai, as it's called, in of Hololive. Sora, one of the starters of Hololive, actually.
My art. Sora senpai. No.
In a direct call with you.
Don't feel bad because it's a three-hour opening.
This is all I can do.
This is enough.
I'm really
Thank you.
sorry.
No.
I do regret not being able to make more time for you. Like, you know, that time you made a puzzle karaoke, I think it was for your birthday.
And
I have the
Elizabeth
volume
Roseblood.
maxed. I have.
To new adventures, journeys, the torch you've lit here will keep burning bright, and the
She's so
legacy
good with
made here
words.
at Hololive will still dance like embers in the wind.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, her
please
words.
do.
Very
A
amazing.
Message. Thank you, everyone.
So happy that we got to know each other, and I think
Cece, you have Gigi,
You can support me in spending money in other areas.
you have
That makes
Crony.
people go like, oh yeah, like she seems cool. I
Really?
wanna just kind of, yeah, you seem pretty open-minded.
Bay, of
I told
course,
Bay I was.
her council group.
Cat died. All this.
And it is unfortunate. Yes, there are going to be only 3 council left. And this, I wanted to show all of it. I want to show as much as I could because, yes, on Monday, she will no longer be the original council member, the Owl Protector of Civilization. She will no longer be a part of Hololive as the Owl Protector of Civilization, but she will forever be a part of that and forever be a part of the history of Hololive. So on the 28th, of course, she will be gone, and she will be sorely missed. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because I want there to be positivity. There's been a lot of negative stuff going on lately. I want positivity to reign again, and in this way, lift people up instead of tearing them down. Today we're talking about the cyborg VTuber, Pokiyaki, who is going to be going to Offkai. Let's look here, just a little cyborg VTuber who took the leftovers from your fridge. And let's see what exact leftovers they've taken. Here, let's take a look.
Alright, fine. I'll rearrange you. And then defend.
They are playing Deltarune, of course. So it's always nice.
Lancer, Chris, and Rouse are still locked up.
So, of course, I wanted to show you a little bit of what they do. And also their YouTube side, if they ever have it. As you know, I do try to do that. Pokiyaki takes the BDSM quiz. Pokiyaki rates his community's desk setups. That type of stuff is always good. They have videos and, of course, shorts here for you to enjoy if that is what you want to do. Of course, thank you so much, Pokiyaki, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.